Hello, welcome to the My Exercise program. That's what I call it, and you can call it the same thing because it's kind of different for everybody. So if you say it's my exercise program, it will be because nobody else will be doing the same thing. I think I can say that this program is easy and fun to do because that's how it was for me. But it may be completely different for you. But for me, it's something I can do, and I do, as somebody who's never really liked going to the gym to work out. Although believe me, I fully appreciate those who do go to the gym. So in this program, it's kind of do what you want. There's no rules except maybe for 2 rules. And the first rule is start slow and be careful because you don't want to hurt yourself. And the second rule is you have to do it if you want it to work. And I think this exercise program, is good for anybody from kids, and I think it would be great for kids, to adults, teenagers, middle age, senior. I think there's something for everybody. Right up to professional athletes. I would say professional athletes could benefit from this kind of program too. I like the system because it's natural. I think it gives good range of motion when you're doing exercises. It can be in addition to weights or machines or yoga or Tai Chi, whatever it is that you like to do. And you can do it for 10 seconds, or you can do it for an hour, whatever you want. For me, I'm more the 10 or 15 second kind of guy, or I'll do it for a minute or 2 minutes. That's the style I like to do it. It has 2 main parts to it. One is stretching, and the other is, I don't know exactly what to call it, but toning or strengthening or weightlifting, something like that. I myself haven't used it for aerobics, but I think you could very easily build an aerobic thing into it just by speeding up whatever it is you want to do. So I think that can be there too. So I want to show you where it started. Okay, many years ago, well, not that many years ago, I was riding my bike and I hit a bus. So for a short while, I was carrying a cane. And somewhere along the line, I started to do some exercises with the cane. And I realized I can do this kind of stuff, and it felt good. So while I was walking along, I could do this. I could do this, I could do this. I could sort of row if I wanted to. And you know, when I said earlier, be careful, you know, a couple of times I kind of strained a wrist or some kind of ligament just by doing this, because you can exert a lot of pressure when you're working against yourself like this. And it's also good for kind of a stretching. You can do a stretching, which always feels nice, even at this stage of the game. So that's kind of where it started. And I started thinking, hey, this is kind of interesting. And then one day, probably a year later, I was walking along with my backpack, and it suddenly struck me that, hey, this can be used for exercise too. This is a bit heavier than, I don't know what weight this is, but this is more than I would usually use. But over a period of probably a few months of doing this stuff, I came to see that it's not bad. And I mean, if I'm watching, I used to watch the hockey games and football games on TV. I don't have cable at the moment, but I mean, if while you're watching, you pick this up and you do even like 20 seconds worth of this, it's better than not picking it up and not doing the 20 seconds worth of this, right? That's what I mean by you got to do it. And it's very easy to do. I mean, it's just this, and you put it down, you're done, right? Or you can do it for 15 minutes if you want. And interestingly, depending on how you hold it, it's a very natural feeling. And it's quite a different kind of exercise form depending on how you choose to hold it. And it gives, I mean, to me, it really let me do a lot of stuff that I had never done before. So that became part of the weightlifting and toning part of it. But somewhere along the line, I also started to do a stretching thing. And I don't know where that started or why, but maybe I was watching that same hockey game and I just went like this. And even now, that feels very, very good. For some people, it'll feel good. For some people, may not want to do it at all, but it's it's your exercise program. The important thing, I think, is just to stretch. Whatever feels good for you, even if it's 10 seconds. Like if you are in the kitchen walking to the living room and you do this, then you're better off, I think, than if you didn't do it. Or just this, which also feels great. But it may not feel great for you, but it feels good for me, right? And anything you want to do, it's just stretch. So this is what, 30 seconds? And it feels good. And if that's what you do, that's great. And if you want to do it twice a day or 5 times a day, I probably do it 5 or 6 times a day. I do it at work a little bit when nobody's around. I like to walk, so when I'm walking down the street, I'll just do 15 seconds. And again, it feels good. And it's whatever you want. And that is an introduction to the My Exercise program. And remember, it is what you want, and there's many more parts to it, or you can make them up as you go along. I hope you give it a try. I think you'll find it fun. It's definitely easy. It's definitely whatever you want it to be. No rules, but it helps. Thank you very much.